Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the Be Positive, Stay Positive podcast. My name is Nat and I'm here for you. I am here for you to cheer you up and give you the keys to the door that will unlock your happiness. And today, I want to talk about your mind. Our mind is the theater. Your mind is the theater of your life. Think about that. As you start thinking of things and going through life, it is your mind that is creating your whole perspective of everything, right? It's your mind. So if you can look at your mind, let's step outside of ourselves for a second and think about your mind as a theater, all right? You're a cement building, block and mortar, brick and mortar building, so they call it, that is now standing, and you're a theater. You are a theater. So Nat is a theater. What movies am I going to play in that theater? So now you have to stock up on the movies that you want to play in the theater of Nat, or the theater of insert your name here, right? And you do have the option to select what movies you want in your theater, in your head, in your subconscious. What do you want to replay? What are the things that you want to be that are going to promote your theater, so to speak? What's going to make that a better environment? And I'm talking about you, metaphorically, are the theater, okay? In case you didn't catch that. So here we are, picking movies to play in our life. Things that we want to, that we choose to experience in our life, and you put that film on and you experience that emotion and you live that moment, and that is part of your theater. That's part of your creation. That's part of your existence. And when you start, just to hone it back in a bit, to make it a little bit more personal than so cosmic or euphoric or whatever the hell, that's not the right words. But when you are in a situation to where you're not happy, or you're not content, or you're feeling anxiety or resentment or any other emotions towards someone else, and you're not being true to yourself, it's time to realize that you are in the theater. You're creating that movie with your thoughts. All right, so the movie that you're watching, when you wake up in the morning and you open your eyes and that movie starts playing, I'm going to stick with the movie analogy with this one. That movie starts playing to where you wake up and go, oh, shit, I got to go to work again. I got to do the same stuff. It's like freaking Groundhog Day. I'm doing the same thing over and over, hoping my life's going to change, and it's not changing. So you wake up and you get that instant negativity. All right, let's go on Facebook. Let's go on social media. Let's look at YouTube. Let's watch the news. By the time you're fully awake, you've already ruined your day. You've already changed the film in your theater, your subconscious theater, to be that open to input from outside that's going to regulate and determine your day. Because you've opened that up. It's like, okay, this is my theater, but you can play whatever you want. I want to take it all in. And then you're just going through the motions. Now, on the other side of that coin, the other way to approach it is knowing that you wake up in the morning, you actually flipped on the switch in your theater of the mind, and you've got loaded your first, you actually don't have a movie loaded yet. You woke up and you're totally, the first, 90 seconds of waking up, or maybe up to 3 minutes, if some people take a while to wake up, but those first couple of minutes when you wake up determine your entire day. Now, I don't know if you believe that or not, but I put it to the test and it works for me. So if I wake up and within 2 minutes I'm like, oh shit, it's only Monday. This is going to suck. I got the whole week. I can't believe I got to do this. I got to do that. And, but as you're turning off the alarm, you're thinking that stuff, right? You're thinking it. Come on, we've all done it. and you're thinking this day's going to suck. And guess what? It does. It sucks. You win. You guessed it. You predicted it. You created it. But when you start looking at your consciousness, your life, your world, your existence as a theater, everything you see outside of your face, and I say that because it could be outside of your eyes, but your whole, when you think about your face, there's behind your face, there's two-faced, and then there's the other side of your face. What you see on the outside of your face, in your theater, you can create that. So when you wake up and you got the first 3 minutes, you wake up going, okay, you're a creature of habit, you're going to go, shit, it's Monday, I got to go to work, blah, blah, blah. But then you stop and you go, before you're even awake, and you go, oh, shit, I got to wake up again. I got to do this again. I have the ability to really screw up today. I have the opportunity to have a fantastic day. I have the opportunity to change someone's life. I could have the opportunity to do something so stupid that I end my life by lunchtime. Now, there's so many avenues you could take, but it is your theater. It's your mind. It's your matrix. It's your creation. Everything you think about, you bring about. So your thoughts create your reality. Your thoughts create your reality. How about that? Isn't that cool? When you really think about it and just shut everything else out, I want you to just forget about all the crap in your life, all the other thoughts that are preoccupying your mind during this podcast, and you're thinking about your email, you're thinking about all this blah, blah. I want you to just stop and think about, what are you thinking about? I forgot where I was going with that. It's your mind, it's your matrix, it's your creation. Everything you think about, you bring about. So your thoughts create your reality. Your thoughts create reality. How about that? Isn't that cool? You think about it and just shut everything else out. Mind, you bring about. So your thoughts create your reality. Let me say that again. Your thoughts create your... So your thoughts create your reality. Bring about. So your thoughts create your reality. Your thoughts create your reality. Let that sink in. How much control do you have in your life, in your thoughts, in your reality? In the theater of your mind, who is in charge? Who is putting on the videos and the movies that are going to play out in your life? Who is choosing that? Are you just going in as an audience member and watching your life pass before you? Or are you walking into the theater saying, I want to see this. This is what I came to experience. This is the movie I want to play out in front of me. I demand to see this movie. So are you the participant, or are you the director of your life? And I'd like to think that if you've made it this far and you've actually listened to my other podcasts and you're resonating with what I'm saying, I'd like to think that you are either a director of your life or you're trying really hard right now to be the director of your life, to take control, to understand that and believe that you actually are in charge. And I understand how hard it is for many people to accept the fact that they are in total control, 100% control of their life. So, and I just talked to two people today on the text line talking about that very thing, like they weren't in control of their life, and I helped them to understand that they are. You're the only person in control of your life. And if you're not paying attention, then everyone else is, and your life just, you just go through the motions and live your life and accept it's God's will. This is what's meant to be. It's meant to be. I'm not going to try to change it. Well, you're not changing it. You're creating it. So your mind is the theater of your life, and you create it. You are in charge of the movies that play and the movies that don't get to run in your mind. So think about that. All right. All right, that's it. That's all I got to say today. I appreciate you watching the videos on YouTube, listening on all of the podcast places that this podcast is. I'm realizing that it's even in places I didn't know existed. It's very cool. If you like the show, check out the new merchandise on the website. There's something different than I've had for the past 8 years. Updated a little bit better, cooler, more non-obnoxious podcast promotion type merch. It's a cool shirt that says "Be Positive," and it's really sleek and cool. So check them out. There's shirts and hats and all that good stuff. The water bottles. Go to bepositivepodcast.com and you can find that there. And I do want to mention my new sponsor for the show, a new person. What happened? I stopped it. Oh my God, what did I do? I kind of messed up the video here. Oh, let's go back to where am I? It is the silverware clip. You can check them out at silverwareclip.com. It's a unique way to organize your silverware as you load your dishwasher. So that way when they're all clean, you reach in, you grab a whole basket of all the forks, put them away, whole basket of the spoons, put them away. It's very simple, very organized, and they are now part of this show. So check it out, silverwareclip.com. Let me know what you think of the product. I don't know if you can order them yet. I will find out in a future episode, but they are very excited about their product. So anyway, that's it. That's the show. Make sure you grab one of the books, The Positive Perspective or Awaken Your Positivity, available on Amazon or through my website, bepositivepodcast.com. As always, my name is Nat. This has been the Be Positive, Stay Positive podcast. I think we can all do a little bit better. I will talk to you later.